Today we're at the university. Well, we're making our way there. I could have parked there, but I decided not to. And I think it's gonna be fine. Trying out the new mic. Well, this is the same mic, but I have a receiver, which means I can use it with my phone. So hopefully the audio is gonna be better today. It's been a busy day, productive day, always is. So hopefully it's not too bad. Not too bad today. It is gonna be all uphill, unfortunately. Well, I don't know about that, but walking up to the university is gonna be, it's not gonna be easy. That's up there, and we're down here. Hoping that it goes well. Hope that you had a good day today. If you tell me in the comments if you're watching this on the replay, it's always nice for you to tell me what's going on. How you doing? Always like to see those comments. Oh, let's see. Let me wipe this off real quick. Whoa. The gimbal didn't like that. No, sir. No, sir. 1, 2, 3. And this thing's getting stuck. It's having a hard time. The university area is so beautiful, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much. I wish I lived up here, but you know, when you move here. What's up, Sean? How's it going? We're at the university today. I was saying when you get here, it's just so beautiful. And I wish when I decided to move downtown, I decided to move here because it's nice. It's a nice area. Here, let me show you. How's your day going? Sean, you still at work or did you make it home? Oh man. Ooh-wee. I'm already out of shape. University of Utah, yes sir, yes sir. We're going up there. Well, hold on. Is it Utah State University or No, it's I don't know which one it is. It's the one in Salt Lake. Because I get them mixed up. That one in the University of Utah, they're in Logan. So this is in Salt Lake, so I'm not quite sure. What's going on, Hamela? Thanks for coming in. Halo's Clothing, how you doing? We're at, Sean, we're now you have me second guessing. University of Utah? Yes, it is the University of Utah. You know how I know? Because I can see it up here. We're taking a walk. I'll show you around. Can you hear I assume you hear the audio. Sean, I was saying I got a new mic. That's not true. I got a receiver to go with the mics that I have so I can feed it into the phone. So hopefully the audio sounded a little bit better than it used to. So yes, we're up at the University of Utah. Y'all can see, let me zoom in there. And I could have parked here, but one, I don't want to get like a ticket because you can pay for it, but I don't know how long I'm going to be here. And two, we need the steps. We're always walking. We're always walking. The sign, lol. What human, I don't know. I don't know, Ramesh. You can always ask ChatGPT, but I will let you know. We will have to put you in timeout. It's more clear for sure. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Also, I'm going to run what's called like a lav mic. You know those little small mics? From this to my shirt when I go on grocery runs because that one's going to be tough for me. But I think if I have a little tiny mic, it's not going to be so bad. It's not going to be so bad at all. Let me wipe down the lens here real quick. Sorry, guys and gals. Okay, so the University of Utah is quite big. Enormous is what I would say, because I haven't been able to see the whole thing. And I walked here just like last week. I used to come up here a few times. They had like breakdance stuff, but that was like 15 years ago. So I can't even say it's the same thing. But yeah, it's awesome. I've done a few challenges up here, like the jump rope challenges, and it just seems to like never end. It goes from where we are now all the way over to the mountains. It seems like you can't really see the mountains from here, but it's big. It's big. How did you know about the University of Utah, Sean? You just assumed, or have you seen it? Oh man, Can't wait to get more cardio in. Yeah, the swimming, their swimming pool is huge. I really want to go take a swim there compared to my itty bitty one, 25 yards. But I have to go back to school for that, and I don't want to do that, not my age. Well, technically I'm in school. I just put it on hold for 2 months because I've been doing this. I've been actually working on stream a lot. So Sean says I need to learn what you want deleted and timed out versus what you don't. Well, every streamer is different. I typically time out spam and anything offensive. Spam, yeah, 100%. Spam. You know, offensive, I'm kind of like on the fence about. If it's like overtly offensive, like obvious, just use your best judgment. But other than that, I mean, it's all right, you know. Like I'll just give them a stern warning, and then if they proceed, okay, you know, in timeout, then booted. That's how I go. I myself am kind of a degenerate when I'm in chat on Twitch, but it's usually, you know, so like I can kind of sense the line, if you know what I mean. All right, I think we're gonna make it to the Student Union building. The architecture here is awesome. Here, let me turn around for you. So far, yeah, I'm glad I'll have to go back and listen to the streams, but I'm hoping this is gonna be a big improvement. They say that when you're doing video, the number one thing is audio. So if it sounds more clear, that's what I like to hear. Because I was on the fence about it. Yeah, today, not a lot of steps. I haven't done a lot of steps today. Only about, gosh, maybe 3,000. So I'm gonna get all my steps in tonight. Sorry, I'm still trying to clean off the lens there. And the gimbal's trying to fight with me. The cool thing about this campus too, well, there's a lot of cool things, but one of the coolest things is if you're on campus, like the whole thing is covered by Wi-Fi. So after I'm done, I just can take a seat and work on Wi-Fi stuff. A few things that I did work on. I worked on a end screen for our 80s workouts, which is going to be very nice. Very happy about that. Not just a BRB, like technical difficulty screen. I got a couple shorts out. Shorts, man, YouTube shorts, they're a totally different beast. I worked on thumbnails for my long form for my jump rope content. So, and then I imported all the footage because yesterday I shot a bunch of different scenes. So now the big thing is to edit, which is going to be fun. Not too bad though. And yeah, I like editing. I like editing a lot, just sitting down. It reminds me of my old programming days. Just sit down in a chair forever. Thumbnails though, yeah, I tell you, I'm not very good at them. So that's always something that I don't look forward to. Okay, let me turn this around here. Show you where we're at. We're at the Student Services building. You can't go wrong, I mean, other than with tuition. But they have great programs here. A really good medical program, like world class. I actually came here a while ago, a few years ago, which is actually the reason why I started getting like a lot more serious about my health, because I had a scare with my liver, and they had me come up here to the University of Utah and get it all checked out, make sure I didn't have any, you know, tumors or anything like that. Oh man, those were the days. So we're gonna go see a waterfall here. I think it's pretty close. That's one of the main things I wanted to show. And probably the Student Union building. Yeah, it is. It's really nice here. That's why I came. What else are we gonna see? I don't know. Maybe the gymnastics. As soon as I get my bearings, because every time I come here, it's like, where am I? Because it's too big. It's too big. Really wished well, my university was fine actually. It was good. Went to Idaho State University. Very small though. So it was totally totally different experience too, because I was a single dad. So I don't know if I really would care to change it, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, okay. I think I know where we are. Okay, we're gonna take a turn over here. Hoo-wee. I was doing the thumbnail today for jump rope and just doing a little bit of jump rope, and man, it messed up my knee again. I wonder if I just need to take a break or what. But tomorrow is a jump rope stream, so I guess not. I'll have to see, but I'm really happy to have the mic on. Were you there for, I don't know if you were there last week, Sean, if you're still here, for my grocery stream, but I'm always looking for feedback on that. Okay, where are we right now? We are, I don't know where this is, man. Student Union building's down there. That's where you can buy stuff like merch and stuff. And the training facilities are over here. So we'll take a look. But we'll go up here first. The Bennion Center. I think this is where they had like dance stuff and like international stuff. Here, it's pretty chill during the summer though. I mean, obviously school's out, right? So, oh yeah, that's where you can get all the food on campus. It's kind of weird to see the juxtaposition of, you know, the hustle and bustle from downtown, and then you just go up the road and you get this really chill university, but it's all in the same place. I think I can get here in about 10 minutes if I really try. Oh yeah, I know where we are. Cool. I'm here. I didn't see that stream though. No problem. I was gonna ask about the audio quality. I'm feeling a lot better now though, if it's coming through clear. Because I'll have to, when I did my jump rope streams, this wasn't close to me at all. And I didn't have a screen. Like I have a separate screen to like mirror to, that I can just hold in my pocket. So, you know, I think the stream quality is going up little by little. The 80s one that we did went like 3,300 views in an hour, which was kind of crazy to me. But yeah, that was crazy. And then we go to some more chill streams like this, and it's totally different. All right, let's see. Where are we? Let me turn this around for you. Okay. We are progressing to like the stadium. They have like an indoor stadium where they do a bunch of events. Track and field, which is on this side. We'll go see the track field. And yeah, there's a waterfall over here, which would make a fantastic backdrop for a video. But you know, I don't really want to bring all my camera gear when I'm not even a student here and like try to shoot videos, you know what I mean? Ironically, when we're on stream, but I don't think they care. I don't think they care if you're streaming. It's something about the phone and stuff. Sean, the most recent 80 stream seems to be doing well. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I wonder if I'm gonna take a look, like every week right now. I'm gonna like really go hard at this for another 3 weeks. That was my promise to myself, and like evaluate every week and see where I need to make tweaks. Like, okay, like how did the streams do? Which ones did well? Which ones need tweaking? Which ones do we need to do more of? And the 80s one seems to be going pretty well. It's weird though, because like I was thinking about this today when I stream and stuff. It's like having like almost an out of body experience. Like I'm not here. So when I was like, I did a cooking stream and I was down, I was like, oh, I have all this food. Like who made all this food? I mean, like you did. Or like when I do the exercise stuff, you know, I forget that like I actually did the exercise. Like it almost feels like I didn't even do it because I'm so focused on chat and stuff, like someone else did it. Like I'm watching from like a third person point of view. So it's kind of weird. But yeah, it was nice. So here's this waterfall. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but I want to get a picture of this, or rather, you know, show you guys what it looks like, because this is my favorite part of the entire campus. You can just come and chill. And just a nice little area here. What's weird is like I think you can like put your feet in it and stuff, because there's no like guardrails or anything. You can just kind of like walk into it if you want, which is just so weird. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's super nice. And the nice thing is like because it's shaded here with the water, it's like super cool compared to like everywhere else. So yeah, I almost want to like do some work here, but like where, right? Like I'd have to bring my own table and stuff. But it's really cool. Really nice. All right. The library's over here, right behind us, or in front of us rather. Let me see. I'm gonna put up a poll right now. Actually, no. I'm gonna pin a comment. Actually, no, because I can't do that either. I don't know how to do anything on this thing. Start a poll. Start a Q&A. Ask a question. Where should we go next? Sorry, I'm just typing this out here. Really, what I'm trying to do is like figure out all the mobile stream stuff. If you guys have any idea where we want to go in Salt Lake City or the surrounding area, let me know. The one thing I didn't do today, Sean, was get that heart monitor. Let's see. I didn't get the heart monitor set up on the stream yet, but I'm gonna. I did look into it and saw how to do it. It's not that hard at all, but you got to do it. Instead, I worked on the end screen. Didn't get that right. I think it's just because it's more fun to like do little animations and stuff. You know, something quick for an hour. How y'all doing in chat? Ooh wee, I'm already sweating. I'm gonna have to find somewhere to get a drink because it is no joke. It's hot out here. I don't know how hot it is, but I can find out. Let's see. Hey Siri, what's the temperature right now? Let's see. Ooh, 93 degrees. 93 degrees. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It will definitely make the stream more interactive. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Having the heart rate. I mean, I was thinking about it myself, like, well, if I want to get into like the sweating with the oldies, I want to see that it does stuff, right? Or see like which ones are really hard or harder. Yeah, I was thinking about that. That's great. I can't wait to do it. I'm looking forward to it. So the football stadium where Utah Youth plays right down here. In just a moment. We'll actually go this way. Way over there. They have all sorts of stuff there. They do like high school events, of course football. But when a game is going on, like traffic's terrible. Because it's just so popular. Denise Austin was kicking your butt. Dude, she was. It was so hard. The moves were like I don't know if they were more complex, but I hadn't done it before. And I think they were a little bit harder. So like trying to do all that at the same time got me. But we'll get better. I'll get better. I'll get better every stream. I know I can do it. Just takes some getting used to. I'm thinking about adding a third camera, like using this iPhone for a third camera during the stream. The problem is like I can never like switch them out, right? It's really hard for me to switch them out because I'm dancing and stuff. I'm moving around. But I'll take a look. I don't know what that means, Zaid, but welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming. We're looking at Utah State University today, which is in Salt Lake City, Utah, which is where we are. Social Behavioral Science Building. Dang, look at this building. It's kind of weird. Oh, thanks, John. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can tell that they're being improved. That's a huge compliment. I really appreciate it because, you know, I was I think, I don't know. Tell me if I'm repeating too much, because I think I already repeated this, but if not, I was an old school YouTuber from back in the day, and I did really well. No, actually, Andrew, but that is actually a valid question. Give me just a minute, and I'll get to it, because I do actually want to address that because of where we're at. You know, it's totally valid. So as a smaller streamer, no, I was an old school YouTuber, and you know, I didn't know about shorts and streams and stuff. And I'm like, well, we need to try everything now that we're coming back. And holy moly, do live streams vertical have a huge potential. So it's like, okay, we got to do more of that. Even though it wasn't really what my thing was. I'm trapped. They trapped me here. Trying to get out of here. Back to Andrew D's question. So I think the actual school that you're thinking of is BYU. And they don't teach you so much as you have to already be like super worthy is what they call it. So you have to go through a bunch of stuff. The reason why I know that is because I was LDS or Mormon for like 10 years, up until I was like 15 or 16. And you know, I have friends and people. I mean, if you live here, if you've lived in the area, you're gonna know people that are LDS. And so short answer, no. Longer answer, I don't think any of the universities teach you to do that. Saeed says, oh, I discovered your channel when you were doing React.js. Holy moly, Andrew, that was so long ago. See, Shauna, I was telling you, I used to do this. Yeah, React.js. I actually took a break from that, Andrew. So, man, that was a long time ago. So that's web development stuff. Kind of catch you up to speed what I was doing since then is I got all the way up to principal engineer and doing tech lead stuff, and I just needed a break, dude. Because I would go as hard as I could all the time and just move up and stuff. And I just took a step away for about a year and pivoting to instructional design and stuff. So teaching stuff, you know, Udemy courses, but like crank it up to 11. So that's what I'm doing now. There's God and Muhammad. All right, Zayed. That's a cool message. I respect it. We're not really all about that here, but I'll let it go. I mean, it's not like you're being punished or anything, but it's something that we don't talk about too much. However, because of where I'm at and the places I am, you know, we can't get away from it. And so we acknowledge it. So just letting you know. Burnout in tech is so real. Yes, Andrew. Yeah, burnout, I mean, now more than ever, right? I mean, it used to drive me crazy. So for those of you that aren't in tech, or for those of you that are, I was on the front end and then moved to full stack, which is even crazier. But they you know, a new framework would come out all the time. A framework is just basically a way to do work. Like think of a new application, like, oh, you had to learn how to do a new version of Windows. Not a new version, but a new completely different application that says it's, you know, better than Windows, and you had to do that all the time. It drove me nuts. But now it's like, oh, well, you don't do that. Now you do all the AI stuff. Then here's the thing. If Andrew, you're still here, I remember like before I started, it was like, oh, you have a little plugin to do ChatGPT and Amazon stuff. And then, you know, I stepped out, and then there was like all these like things like Windsurf and Cursor. I didn't even get there, and now they're like, those are being replaced. I didn't even get to touch them by like, you know, integrating directly. Microsoft's integrating into Visual Studio Code, and you know, Google's got its own thing going on. So yeah, MCP, that's the way that they talk, right? Like you make a standardized way for ChatGPT to like go to endpoints and stuff. I think that's the new hotness. Do you think you'll go back to work as a dev someday? Andrew, I really here. Sorry about that. Yeah, it died. Everyone's gone. So sad. The phone got too hot. I wonder if it's gonna stay. Hopefully it doesn't. I wonder if like putting this microphone in here just does it, or if it's just literally just too hot outside today. Sorry about that if you're still here. If not, totally get it. Totally get it. We'll have to start out. We're gonna stay in the shade for now. But man, is it hot outside. You're here? Rip stream, rip Andrew, unless you're still here. We died for a minute. I'm getting nervous because like, maybe it's because I have this this mic in, but I don't know. Like if it's like asking too much for the little iPhone to do its thing. So we'll hang out for a minute here in the shade. But yeah, I'm here to answer questions. Andrew says, for those of you coming in, we're walking Utah State University, waiting for the phone to cool down. But we're taking refuge right now. I'm taking some questions here. MPC is standardized protocol for how AI communicates with external software. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. So LLMs, large language learning models, can work for software integration. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, so basically, you talk to ChatGPT and everyone makes sure it has a standardized way of talking. I believe is like the bare bones gist, if I'm getting that right. Everyone else, welcome to stream. We made it all the way down here, but I'm worried. I'm worried that the phone's gonna overheat. But if we can get over there, if it doesn't like, have a total meltdown on us. Let's see. I'm wondering. I think we can make it. Playing with fire here though, on stream. Learning all the things, right? Like last time I had something plugged in here. No, I didn't have anything plugged in. I did have it like do that though before on stream when I was doing jump rope. It seems like forever, but I think it was just last week. It wasn't even that long ago. Last week feels like a month ago with how many streams I've been doing. With how much like work this YouTube stuff is, it just feels like a whole like lifetime every week. Just because you have to learn so much so fast. Hello, do not kill me, car. Let's go ahead and switch over. Sorry, I see your comment there, Andrew. Give me just a moment while I cross the street here. Ooh-wee. If not a dev, would you want to go into management or something? What's your next move look like? Thank you. So Andrew, I was actually in like the baby step of management as a tech lead. I don't want to do that again. At least not in tech, Instructional design is what I would like to do, or technical documentation. Those are the two things I would do if I was going to go back. But it's so hard. Like I've been hearing people say, if anyone in chat can confirm this, like the job market just in general it's kind of crazy right now. And so doing things like making sure you have stuff for yourself, like for me it's YouTube and having a portfolio of projects. So if I want to go into content, content creation or even like technical documentation or even instructional design, which is the real reason I started doing this, was to have some pieces. I have something, right? Or if you grow it, it's even better because it's yours. You're a lead right now too, Sean? Nice. I hope you enjoy it. I didn't know that. I didn't know. Are you like a tech lead or like what type of lead are you, Sean? Oh, that sounds neato. It's not great, but I expect it will rebound at some point. I expect so too. I mean, what's the alternative? I mean, if there isn't a rebound, like we got bigger things to worry about than if we're gonna have a job. If the job market never rebounds. But yeah, it's been over a year and stuff. But yeah, I came back to the YouTube stuff about a month ago, a little over a month ago, like 5 months now, and it's been great. And I was not expecting to have the amount of success that I had, even though it's little, but in such a short period of time. I was like, oh, we should do more of this. So, you supervise customer service reps. That's still a lot of stuff. Yeah, anytime people get involved, it's like a whole different ball game. I feel like when dealing with people is like messy. I don't know how to say it, without sounding like a total like jerk. I like it personally, but it is emotionally draining, I feel like sometimes. So, shout outs to all you leads. You should look into doing CrossFit. Lots of jump rope in those workouts. Yeah. I don't know, Sean, did you ever, have you seen some of my jump rope shorts then? I'm assuming, if you're talking about that. Have you been to any of the 80s streams? How do I get out of here? Now I'm like stuck here, and like it only goes to the road. Let me see here. We're gonna make it across here, and we'll go to the track and field area, I think. Yeah, you were there for the Jane Fonda. Oh lordy. Yeah, that's more that's more my jam these days. I do want to do CrossFit. Honestly, the only thing I want to do for the next 2-3 weeks, the next 2 additional weeks, right after this week, is YouTube and exercise on my own because it just takes that long. To be honest, like one long form video is the goal. A week, and then 7 streams, which is kind of crazy. And then the other ones are, what is the other stuff? Oh yeah, 2 shorts a day. And that takes up my whole day. The entire day. Actually, I think it's a little less than a work week, but it's not the same, you know, like you're doing the work. And it is fun to like make thumbnails and make content, but it's definitely a lot more like, it's either you're doing it or you're not doing it. It's not like you get paid regardless, right? Andrew says, CrossFit is nice because you get plenty of cardio and they also incorporate powerlifting, weights, and gymnastics. Yeah, I definitely should look into it. I definitely should. I was thinking kind of like that, like, even though I took some time off, I'm coming back into it, right? Getting back into exercise. I took like a deload week, which kind of drove me crazy, but was fine because I was rapidly skilling up on YouTube stuff. I was doing mobility exercises, and hey, what's going on, Punch Monkey? Thanks for coming in. We're at University of Utah, checking it out, but it looks like we made it to the end. We're trying to stay in the shade because this phone is gonna overheat. It overheat and we lost stream for a minute. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was doing a mobility workout today, and it just wasn't enough. Like, it's not that it was bad, but it's like, oh, I feel a little stiff. I did it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm too flexible now for this to like really have an impact, which is kind of cool. You can get a hell of a pump just doing bodyweight exercises. Just need a floor for those? Yeah, for sure. Well, I have a whole gym, like a whole 24/7 gym, and I mean like a full gym. And then on top of that, there's also like a studio, right, where they can do classes. They only do yoga. They used to do a bunch, but like a whole like studio where you can do any of that stuff, like kettlebells and stuff. Need to get into that. John says, I leave for family vacation Saturday morning. Hell yes. Haven't started packing. I still need to change the oil in my truck. Oh, car maintenance, brother. Who needs it? We all do. We all do. Who wants to do it? Not my girlfriend. Sorry. I might be getting into too much personal stuff. Not my ex. Yeah, kettlebell exercises are awesome. Kettlebell exercises are awesome. Okay. So we saw the stadium, kind of, not really. We're gonna move around. Check out the next thing, which is this way. I think you could walk the whole thing and get like 5 miles in, I swear, at Utah State University. I didn't. Not today. I was like, I'm running late to stream, Andrew. Andrew asked if I put on sunscreen. I didn't. I put on a hat. This is the only thing that I make sure that's covered. Because if that's not covered, like my whole day's ruined. If I get a sunburn on top of my head, it's the worst. This is why I shouldn't have a job. I would have more free time. Well, yeah, exactly. No money. Well, I've been very strict actually this week. Not this week. This month. Because I haven't been too strict, but like, I'm like, oh, if I want to like extend my content stuff, I could just be more strict on my money and I could really push it out like for a couple of months. And I got strict on my budget and it's been fine. It's kind of like a good exercise too. Like a little like, you know, fiscal exercise to be strict. Now, granted, I'm only like 1.5 people because my son's only here half time, but it's not too bad. It's cool to like shop deals and like make all the food at home. And it's helped me with weight loss, but it's, you know, I do miss the 6-figure income. I miss that. Taking time off can do wonders for your health. Yep. If you can swing it. Yeah. So this is my first time ever taking like a break in like years. Like ever since I became a dad, honestly. And I think I've had to have lost at least 15 pounds. Way more than that because we lost 8 pounds during jump rope. So, you know, 20 pounds or something. But I can't swing it. Yep, Sean, that's the kicker. If you have kids and they're young kids or they're just kids, you know, that's the kicker, is like you can't really do that. So I get that. Hang in there, be strong. You have a reason to. That's awesome. Whew. So this is a social and behavioral science building. Okay. We were here. Going back. Let me find the waterfall. If I can do that, I can find anywhere. You're supporting 5 people? Yeah, that's a lot of stress. I'm supporting 1.5 people. And a cat, which is like, that's nothing. That's nothing. The cat is like the only real thing now. My son, I mean, because he's so old now, and you know, it's between him, me, and his mom. It's not hard at all. So, no big deal. You must have been at a breaking point to leave that salary. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, I think it was. But you know, it's good to leave when it's time to leave, if you can leave. So I did. I sold the house and just moved downtown. You know, just recovering from burnout. I wish I recovered sooner, but that's not, you know, like you can't really do that. But now that I am recovered, I'm doing more productive stuff like YouTube, you know. And man, does it actually start to feel like a work day. I have some friends too that do stream and YouTube, and we get together and we discuss strategies and, you know, run ideas by each other. It's been great. Hey, what's going on, Alex? Thanks for coming in the stream. Thanks for pulling through. We're just taking a walk through Utah State University. We're just talking about burnout. That's all. You know, burnout. One of the nice, lighthearted topics. But no, yeah, burnout was pretty rough, but I'm glad that I'm through it. I don't know, Andrew, if I'd go back again, because would I just be going back to burnout if I went back to tech? Maybe I could do, I don't know, like something different, not so high up. Alex, this is the Utah State University at Salt Lake City. So it's huge. We're going to see a bunch of stuff. Sean says, every day I wake up, I want to stay home for a while, but I have too many bills. Hey, brother, you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. I mean, you're doing it for all of us. If Sean can do it, we can do it. Andrew says, you'll find something you like. Just keep swimming. Just keep. I don't know if you're being serious, like literal, because I've been swimming like every other day. Or, I mean, just keep on going. Yeah, it's not even like, the thing is it's not even like, hold on. Let's see if I can catch it. Oh, we missed it. Just had to take my word for it. You're having a bad day, Alex? I'm sorry to hear that. What's up, man? If you want to share, if it's appropriate and stuff. What the heck was I saying? Burnout, finding something I like. Yeah. So the thing is Andrew, I'm just trying to pursue the things that I think I'm good at, and also I want to do. And YouTube and content creation is one of those things that I think I can be pretty good at it, you know. I can get good at it real quick. That's one of the great things about tech, is like it makes you learn so fast. But also I enjoy it a lot. Yeah. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. I was just checking. Yeah. So I think one of the big things nowadays, personally, is that it's just, you know, things have changed, right? I sometimes wonder like what to tell my kid even, because it's so different. Hold on 1 second. Phone is overheating. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For any of you that are still here. Oh, the joys of learning to go live, huh? I think it's I think it's probably, excuse me. Ooh, getting wet. That's what she said. I think it's probably just the, gosh, struggling. I don't know if it's like the receiver. Sorry, I don't know if it's a receiver or what, but it's wild. Not one of my best streams, but They can't all be good, right? All right, so I got some water in here, so we're just gonna have to use it as is, which is a bummer, but we can do that, no problem. We'll see if it works better if I don't have it, you know, plugged in. I don't know. I think it might just be too hot. Sorry about that, guys. Let me catch up. We're back. Yeah, no matter how much we talk, she doesn't seem to want the same thing as I do. Brother, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I only came in during that time. Let's see. I tried. She looks at it already and said something I shouldn't have. Blah blah blah. The girl I've been talking to, she and I aren't getting along right now, and she made me sad because she has a smart personality, but doesn't know that I'm a real sensitive person, and she doesn't. Well, here's the thing, Alex. This is unsolicited advice. You gotta meet someone halfway, right? Like if you're gonna do that, like you have to if you understand that they don't do, you know, like they have a hard time, like you gotta both actually talk about it and sit down and figure out like what works for you, and that can take time, and that's gonna be hard. It's just gonna be real hard, and that sucks. But I'm not a therapist or anything. If you can go to couples therapy, that'd be awesome. But yeah, I get that. Yeah, Sean, it's wild. It's wild. I do wonder if it's the actual will you stay up? I wonder if it's the actual stream is rough today, dude. Stream is so rough today. The dongle, like just being in there and like having it have to do extra work. Y'all let me know if you're still here. I don't know. Okay. This thing is, I'm so over this thing shit. Let's see. Yes. Yes, brother. Yeah. I mean, well, here's the thing. I don't know the whole situation, so I'm not gonna take sides. I'm just letting you know, like, you have to work things out. So, yeah. Let's see here. Liquid detected, it says. Liquid detected. Emergency override. Can you guys still hear me? I think you can. Here's what's funny is like I'll take it out for now. I just saw like a stream, right? Like they're watering the grass, and I just hit it with the water real quick to cool it down, and it seemed to have worked, but yeah, I mean we'll see how long we go before it overheats again. Oh boy, brother. I put it in hotter weather. No, because we were in shade. Last time I did a stream like this, when it was this hot, I was actually in shade. So, note to self, if you're going to be outside and it's over 90 degrees, get in some shade. Yeah. Which is what we're going to do right now. I'm going to take a break here at the campus store. Anyways, if you're coming in to stream, we do walking streams, and I'm doing 2 a week. One on today and one on Tuesday, if I can remember. Tomorrow is jump rope. The first time jump roping on stream in like 2 weeks. Wish me lucks. Yeah, my phone has hella sunscreen, bro. Needs sunscreen bad. Let's see if this is gonna stay. This gimbal's like a nice little like jack of all trades, but it's a master of none. Is it a good gimbal? Not really. Is it a good tripod? No. I mean, look at this. I think I'm just grouchy because the phone overheated twice today. But you guys stuck with it, so I really appreciate it. Yeah. All right. I guess I'm just gonna wait for that to dry out here. You did 2 sets of planks curls, but I'm so effing tired now. I've been doing it all week. I assume that was a typo. Yeah. What is everyone's workouts here, if you don't mind me asking? I've been doing 25 minutes full body for strength training. So that's where I do dips, pull-ups, leg press, chest, like flies. So it's been all right. I'm very sad right now. I'm very sad because I want to stick the receiver in so we can actually have high quality audio. Emergency override. We're just gonna override it, bro. We're just gonna go there. Yeah, that's what I would say. Sean hit the nail on the head. I mean, it can be sad and all that, but it's just not for you. That's what it sounds like to me. Sean, is the audio coming through the mic again? You try to do one workout each body group about every 2 hours, like 3 or 4, like every 2 hours a day? Like, that sounds crazy, my guy. That sounds crazy. Ooh, it's hot. It's not too bad here, actually. Give me just a minute to gather my thoughts here. Sounds a lot better. Yeah, so the mic is worth it. Let's just hope this thing doesn't overheat because of the mic. That's my biggest gripe right now. Is like, is it overheating because of the mic? I don't think so. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Workouts, oh, they only take 2 minutes. Okay, I see. Yeah, I try to do them all at once. But I think I'm getting to the point where I have to watch my food now. I know. I can't, like, just eat healthier. I gotta actually, like, watch what I eat. And I'm not excited for it. I'm not excited for that at all. Yeah, where do we go? Should we go grab a coffee? Should we go grab something to drink, guys? Go grab something from the store. The thing is, eat vitamins. Eat vitamins like from plants or like multivitamins. I've been doing better. Oh, today I made a roasted pepper sauce, but that had pasta in it. So, but it was good. It was all, you know, homemade with garlic and onions and stuff. Thinking about doing that one on stream. Not this week. This weekend or this Sunday, scallops with a lemon garlic pasta and some sort of salad. I haven't figured out the salad yet. I'm gonna have to go research that. But yeah. Oh, no problem, Sean. Cool. Appreciate you just sticking by. Anyway, do this hectic stream. It's been a terrible one. It's been crazy today. You can't win them all though, right? You can't win them all. Tomorrow, I mean, where should we go next, guys? That's what I want to know. Where should be the next stream that we go? We've gone to Daybreak. We've gone downtown. We've seen the mall. We've seen the Utah State University. It seems like the ones in the city do a lot better. You like sweet potatoes? I'll have to try sweet potatoes. We've gone to, I'm trying to think. Oh, some hiking. Someone suggested hiking last time. Character building, yeah, for sure. Potatoes, bananas, berries, steak are good in potassium, and chicken has low iron. Yeah. I need some zinc. I got these bow lines on my finger. They're just like horizontal lines. I wonder if that's what it is. It's just one fingernail. But some people say it comes with age. Which, like, I mean, I'm just at the age where everything comes with age. And it's pissing me off. Oh, your legs hurt? No, it comes with age. Bow lines comes with age. Slower metabolism? You guessed it. Comes with age. Nutrition is hard, dude. That's the hardest thing for me. But it's because it comes in levels, right? You lose a little bit of weight, you have to eat less calories because you weigh less, right? Just that fact alone is hard. And then you have to eat healthier, but then you actually have to be tactical about it, you know? If you've been a big guy, or if you've just even been like an American, where the odds are stacked against you, and very hard to get in shape. Work $20 for a year worth, huh? So what I take for supplements, which I haven't taken for a long time actually, is I've taken beetroot capsules, magnesium glycinate, I think, and melatonin. Those are the only things I take. Yeah, counting calories is way too tedious for me too. It's crazy. It'd be crazy. Well, we're now down at the biology building where you can learn all about biology. Not like that, chat. Don't be sus. Beetroots, no, and magnesium citrate. No? You think they're not good for you? I did it more for, yeah, exactly, Andrew. Magnesium is good for sleep. But yeah, that helped me with my VO2 max. I took my VO2 max from like 38 to like 41. Now, how accurate is that? I don't know, but it did go up, and that's been nice from all the exercise. If you guys could, I would highly recommend doing swimming. It's awesome, dude, because like it's so like low impact, so it's like you can do a ton of it. For me anyway, it's one of those things I could probably do almost every day. Not for very long. I can only put up with about, I don't know, 20 minutes in the pool, but it's worth it. Deaxin is a good way to measure VO2 max. DEXA scan. Sorry, reading is hard. Reading is harder. Yeah, I mean, we didn't see much today, but we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going for an hour. I usually do these streams for an hour anyway. We'll see how it goes. Just a chill stream. So Andrew, you were like way back in the React days when I was making like a portfolio on React. For those of you who don't know, that's a front end, like graphical user interface on the web way of showing stuff. I'm just curious, like how you saw and like what happened, because I've been very curious of what happens with the old subscribers that I've had. You know, do they even get notifications with the way that YouTube set up and all that? You know what I mean? And I've had kind of like a lot of churn. I think I've lost like 140 subscribers, but I've also gained like 253 subscribers. So it's you know, probably good to filter out people who don't want to see exercise stuff. I was talking with a friend of mine. It's like, oh, you used to do all that stuff before, you know. You used to do all that web stuff. Now you're gonna give them jump rope. I was like, yep, that's what you signed up for. I guess that's what you get. Andrew says, Ricky, I was watching when you went through Udacity Nano degree. Man, that was forever ago. Yeah, I like how you documented your journey. Course didn't look that high quality. I mean, at the time it was the only thing I'd been through, right? And these days it wasn't. Actually, back then it was okay. I mean, that was in 2015. So anything that was like not out of like university was actually pretty good. The standards were just so low for learning back then. The thing is that the more you heal one thing, the more you lack in another. 100%, Alex. I enjoy the workout content. Yeah, I enjoy, I mean, for sure we're doing workout content. There's so many people that are doing like web development stuff these days. Oh, I really appreciate it, Andrew. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad. I have actually branched out and been like more of myself these days. I am documenting, kind of documenting the 30-day jump rope challenge, and I went out and about all through downtown and documented it. I'm excited to just finally sit down and edit it, you know, shot the content, got the thumbnails done, completely did the whole edit for the hooks, or which means like the intro, and I'm hoping to get it done by Sunday. I'm thinking it'll get done by Sunday. It just takes forever. You like the workout content, Sean? I assume you mean the 80s workout. You know, I'm thinking about, well, what would I do? And maybe you guys can help me out. What would I do if I was doing like my own video, or like a traditional YouTube video, and not just a stream or like a reaction, right? And so I only have one that I have for sure that I'm doing, which is walk Salt Lake City north to south, and that's going to be next week's video. It's just going to take me a while. I'm hoping, you know, as soon as I get this video done, just go ahead and do that challenge where I walk. And then the other one is, oh, this is kind of a cool trail. Hope you guys check it out. Goes all the way up here, up to the university. We're gonna go down and get a coffee, I think, or not a coffee, it's too late for that. We're gonna go get a little something to drink. But the other thing is what was I saying? Yeah, I gotta think of different content to put up. So feels good until work hits them in feel. I don't know what that means. Yeah, you like to see it? Awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of thing though, right? I kind of get a vibe for that. If you're watching like live streams and you're staying for a long time, like it means that, you know, we vibe pretty well, which is great. And then It's like so the way that YouTube works, and from what I know, from what I pieced together over the last month and a half through experience and through study, is the short form content can bring a lot of people in, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean that they know you, or that it brings awareness, right? The live streams are like the hardcore content, meaning if people hang out with you on the live stream, that means like, you know, you vibe pretty well. And then long form is like the big one that you want, because I can get everyone, and it's just like the views and retention are right there. The goal would be to get monetized again, just so I have something of my own, you know, so I'm not always reliant on, you know, like a full-time job. Things work a little bit different these days. Bring me into your hat. You look like a Broseph. I am a Broseph, brother. Have you seen the front of the hat, Alex? Have you seen it? I don't know if you are familiar with this brand. It's a very elite, established brand. It's vintage, as the kids say. For those of you who don't know, this is the Sega Dreamcast. It was one of the like next gen consoles that came out after like the N64 and the PlayStation, and it was super cool, but it totally flopped. I remember when Sears was still a thing, and they sold everything from like, it was weird. Sears sold clothes, they sold video games, they sold lawnmowers. But I saw it at Sears and I was like, oh man, that's a big boy console for big boys to play. And so I've always been fascinated with the Sega Dreamcast. No, it was the DHI. Oh yeah, it was the shit. It was the shit. They sold the Sears sold caskets. I don't even like doubt that. It's not even something I would question. Yeah, the Sega Genesis. Sean, I was a Super Nintendo boy myself, but I did play the Sega Genesis at my cousin's house all the time. They had Rise Star. That game was tight. Like the music on Rise Star was cool. And then Vector Man, that thing was cool. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. So we're just coming down. My stomach is very full of something. What did I eat? See, this is why it's so hard to lose weight. I don't even remember what I ate, and I'm full. I'm like, what did I eat? My fat ass doesn't remember. And I'm like, you know what sounds good right now? Whatever's in front of my face. This pizza place. My goodness. Paper Mario. I never played. Well, I did play Paper Mario. I never got into Paper Mario because I played Super Mario RPG, and that was like when Paper Mario came out. They were like, "Oh, it's a successor." I'm like, "No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not even close." But I heard it's awesome though. I was just too stuck up to play it, to be honest. Rio Grande Cafe. I've heard of that. I don't remember what it is though. A bunch of places out here, but I don't think there's any coffee shops. I'm worried about being in this direct heat because, you know, as we know, the phone likes to give out. So my bro has this PS1. That's the one I didn't have. PS1 was the best. I don't know, something about the PS1 just felt sophisticated, right? That like intro, that opening sound. Man, go get some pie. There's pizza pie. The Pizza Pie Cafe. Here, I'll show you. It's supposed to be pretty good. My worry is that I'd eat the whole thing. At home, I have some bratwursts and a little bit of menudo. I cooked on stream on Sunday, and like I ate it all, and now it's like, well, what do I eat now? Sheesh. And so it's been bits and pieces because I don't want to go shopping, because I want to shop on stream, which is going to be weird as heck because trying to remember everything's going to be awful. But it is what it is. Gotta try new things out. Pie. Heck yes. You remember Crazy Taxi? Crazy Taxi was awesome. And the thing is I know it was awesome, and I only played it at Sears. But they had some bomb music, just like Sonic Adventure 2. Like, when you heard music for that, it's like, whoa, this is kind of weird. This is like real music. By Crush 40. I'm not selling, I'm keeping it. Yeah, man. So a few things that I have actually on games is I have Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG, Super Mario All-Stars. I know I have a few more that are like really like valuable. Mystical Ninja, which is like Goemon's Great Adventure. I have Goemon's Great Adventure for the N64 too. Did I say Chrono Trigger? I think I did. But yeah, I have a bunch of them. I think I have Final Fantasy VI, just a bunch of these old games. Never play them. There's only one game I play. And it's like a dorky one, like no one ever plays. It's like Bejeweled. Warrior Woods. And I just play that shit so much. Play it all the time. Did you see my comment about the N64? Let's see. Let me see. Fun fact, I still have an N64 with the original box. Ooh, brother. Original price and purchase date tag on it? Bro. Never sell that. Never ever sell that. That's gonna be worth something. That's gonna be, I mean, if it isn't already. If it isn't already, I would never open that. Because I love the N64. But it has some problems. The problem with the N64 is that freaking controller, man. That joystick just never stays. Oh, I'm thinking about going to 7-Eleven, but do I want to talk to you guys while I'm like in the 7-Eleven? I don't think I want it that bad. I don't think I need it that bad. Oh, we're almost back to where on the loop anyway. It's been open, but still has everything. Yeah. See you, Andrew. Thanks for popping in chat. Appreciate it. And actually, I think we're about to end stream here pretty soon anyway, because I'm like right by where I parked. You know, a little bit of a chaotic stream, but every time I have a chaotic stream like this, I really do appreciate you guys staying. I always have to remind myself, like, hey, it's all about learning. As long as we learn something from this, we learn that it's too freaking hot outside. I gotta wait here. It's too freaking hot outside. Don't go out in direct sunlight. Don't ruin your stream. What else did we learn today? We're learning that everyone has old school games and they're sick. We learned that the DJI mic is sick. It's been open. Oh yeah. We learned that Alex is gonna get through his rough time. Sorry, Alex. But you're gonna do good. You're gonna do good. And we saw an old subscriber called Andrew that came through. Yeah. Okay, we learned some things. That I'm gonna. Hey, I get it, Andrew. Just I don't know. I got dad brain on. Just be responsible. Just be responsible. All right, I'm gonna end stream here. Appreciate you guys coming through. What a stream, huh? Let me just get through this crosswalk, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Tomorrow's jump rope. First time jumping rope in a while. And then after that, back to our regular scheduled 80s workouts. Talk to you guys later. Bye.